Hello, everybody.
And no, that was not me. That was him sleeping. He's exhausted.
Yeah, he's been all over the world, and oh my goodness.
Yes, and here we are, as you can tell, with another awaited for nail in the coffin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody, for contacting us. I replied to several of you this past week, and I did not know that the Bluehost servers had shut our website down, so just know that I tried replying, but I appreciate, you getting back in touch with me. My email is kimmymbrooks@gmail.com. So, and I want to explain real quick what the nail and coffin is. It is for those who have left after 2014 for the colored pins, and then we have old timers here for those who left before 2014. So just send me an email and put nail in coffin in the subject line, and then that way we can get to it as soon as possible.
Yes.
Alright, so we're ready for the names. Okay, we're going to start with 2 white pins. That is for Lydia and her brother. Okay, then we've got some clear red ones.
These right here.
This is for Arletta 1 and Arletta 2, Waldemar and Jeffrey. Then we've got some dark blue ones. This is for Jay, Blake, and Zoe. Okay, then we got some clear green. This is for SM and JM.
Make sure they're right in the camera here, guys.
And this is for a lovely couple who have become friends. The red is EG and MG. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got clear purple. This is for, this is Mom and her kids. This is Summer, Autumn, and Lucian. Okay. And then we've got yellow ones. This is for family. VCC. And then the daughter and son-in-law, BAC, RMC. And then the son-in-law's brother, MC. Okay, then we got clear dark blue. This is for Paul and Janice.
Cool.
Then we got some light green. Okay, this is for Dimitri and Lena. Okay, and this should be a couple of orange ones.
Yep.
This is for Jocko and Christina, an ex-elder. And when they sent me the email back in March, they said, we're getting a disfellowship tonight for apostasy. And it was the Australian Royal Commission that did it, that woke them up.
Still having an effect, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's still doing its job.
Yep.
Okay, then we got a fuchsia color. This is for Claudia and MB. And then we've got lavender.
These
Okay.
4 right here.
Yeah. And I believe we left a space for more family members.
Yep.
Okay, we got CJ, TJ, TJ, and IJ.
And then there's 3 X's right here for the rest of the family when they wake up.
Yes. Yeah.
Or are they just kind of like slumbering right now?
Don't know. Actually, that may be the person that told me that she's got adult kids that left it, but she didn't get me their initials, so give me those initials. We got room for them. Okay, we should have light green.
Yep.
Okay, this is for Chris, Shirley, Joanna, Marlene, Francine, and Andrea. And the AERC, the Australian Royal Commission, did it, and they have no more left in the organization now.
Cool. Excellent.
Happy to hear this when families
Watchtower's
come.
just going to love this. Because, like we said before, Watchtower, people that are leaving today are leaving because they know the game is up.
Yeah. Okay, we should have some clear ones. Yep. All right, that is for Eric, Leanna, NT, and GF, another family. Okay, then we got teal.
Yep.
Okay, that's CJM, DJM, and CDM.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to go up to some singles, right?
Okay, now last year we had put a yellow pin right above the I in RIP for a person, and then this one here was their dad, and now we've got another one beside it for the brother. And we're leaving room for your other brother.
Yes.
So this is AR.
Right here.
Okay, and then we go to a green one.
Now we go to the green one.
Okay, this is for Ellis. Okay, and then a dark blue one for Steve. And then a light orange one for Freedom 72. And then a pink one for Sarah. And then a purple one for Diane.
Right here.
A yellow one for Elizabeth.
Yep.
And a light green for Roderick. Okay, and Stephen wanted a white one. Okay, and Pearline, turquoise. A red one for Janice. Clear black for Sean. Okay, Sandra, we got her a blue one. Clear green is Casey. Clear red is Evelyn. A white one for Sheena. Clear blue for Kenny. Turquoise for another Sean. Green one for Stephen. Now, Latanya wanted a clear burgundy pen, but we didn't have a clear burgundy pen. We only had an opaque burgundy pen, so that's for Latanya. And then a green one for Keith.
Nice.
Nice.
Welcome to your freedom, but it's not over yet because we have some old timers, and you know I really like doing the old timers also because it's those that still ain't gonna come back.
Well, it's ones that have been out for a while,
Yep.
but you know, some are just now, you know, looking at XJW YouTube videos.
Yeah.
They are talking to family. You know, there's several different reasons why they've been out for a while. You know, just coming across our channel and want to be on the old timers.
The point being is they're not going back to Watchtower.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a family of 33, if I counted correctly.
33.
A family of 33.
Wow.
Okay. And unfortunately, he wanted to be in the Oktoberfest last October, and I didn't see his email
Sorry
until
about that,
this time
friend.
around. So sorry about that. But when he took his family out, there were 6. Carlos, Kathy, Michael, Lisa, Isaac, Carla, and that was in 1976. And between the years 1976 and 2003, 20 more family, first cousins, uncles, and aunts left too. So it's Paul, Benjamin, Robert, Sally, Alice, Eulalia, Armando, Carlos, Daniel, Jean, Richard, Joseph, Christopher, Margarita, Celia, Yvette, Stephen, Paul, Thomas, Peter, Norma, Susie, Ophelia, Rachel, Arthur, Jesus, and Victor. Awesome. Okay, now we have a brother and sister, Teresa and Kevin. Okay. A family, Ellie, her son and daughter. Okay, and then someone who wants to be known by Betrayed 1914. Durs, Sarah, sorry if I mispronounced these, it's S-E-R-R-O-T.
Sarah.
Yeah. E-Y, J-M, Rhonda, Jennifer, Naomi, Anthony, Justin, Jeffrey, another family, Anna Marie, Peter, Patricia, Margaret, okay, a dad and a daughter, CV and TV, okay, then Deborah, Bob, JJ, and Brianna. My goodness.
Wow.
Welcome to your freedom, everybody.
Yes, welcome to your freedom.
My goodness.
Wow, isn't study and research proving to be such a valuable thing.
I know it. Now, I want to mention that
Okay.
there's a family, they're not quite ready to be on the nail and coffin, but it's an elder and his family. And because of the long drive to their new Kingdom Hall, they will only be going on Sundays.
Wait. Is that possibly this Kingdom Hall right here?
Yeah, put that picture up. Boy, that Kingdom Hall is just packed, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, they're just growing by leaps and bounds.
Oh, but they're not diminishing.
So thanks to the friend for sending us this picture, because other than the speaker, I can only count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, that picture was taken from the back room also. It very much appears to be so.
Yeah. Well, I just find it interesting that the elder that isn't going to be, driving to every single meeting, him and his family on Sunday, obviously they're all awake. So
Yeah, obviously. Yep.
that's why I'm not going to say what town and state they're in.
No.
Okay. Now, before we get into naming the congregations and kingdom halls that are... Are you going to start singing Another One Bites the Dust again?
I could.
We're not going to play the actual
the
song
dust.
because we'll get copyright busted. All right. And I want to thank the person that sent this to me because I haven't been able to verify it. So, if anybody knows anything about this, send me an email and let me know, because I'm trying to find out about this. But this person says they hear that 3 congregations in Brisbane, Australia were told to hand over their money to headquarters. They did. And then they were told they needed to renovate their Kingdom Hall, and headquarters would loan them the money with interest. So obviously the with interest is only in this country that they can't charge interest. They might be charging interest in other countries still. And this was too much for all the elders, so someone reported them to the Australian Royal Commission. So if anybody has any details or knows about this, let me know.
Yes.
So we can verify this.
Yes,
Because it's very interesting.
This would be priceless to see that, give us all your money, and then you guys can loan some money to build another Kingdom Hall. And it's like, wait a minute. Why should we give you any more money when you already took our money? Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, talk about a scam and a racket.
Snare and a racket. It's what it is.
Well, the modern word is scam.
Scam. Yep.
Yeah. Now, we know of many different reasons elders have been telling the rank and file as
Yeah.
to why their kingdom halls are being sold. Whether it's like, they need, kingdom halls in third world countries, or, India needs more kingdom halls, so, they're going to be sending the money there and building kingdom halls. The latest one is someone was told by an elder that the reason their kingdom hall is being sold is, kingdom halls are only built to last about 10 years anyway. So all these kingdom halls they're selling, and all these other churches and organizations that are buying them,
They're
are
buying-
they getting taken because this building is no longer good because it's, 12 years old?
Well, stop and think about Stop and think about this excuse and how lame it really becomes, because you got to remember, it wasn't too many decades ago where they were just, making the news globally for building 2-day kingdom halls. Wow, look at what Jehovah can accomplish. So what you're saying is that what you really built was just pieces of crap that weren't going to last more than 10 years anyways, and now you're charging a premium price for pieces of crap to the unawares public. Oh my God, that sounds like grounds of getting your asses sued later on, because that's not full disclosure, Watchtower, you knucklehead elders. And now think about this. I mean, we've reported before, one of the excuses that the elders are using for selling the kingdom halls is because it's got a mold problem. Now, let's debunk this, because see, Jehovah's Witnesses believe absolutely that Jehovah provided manna for the Israelites sometime during that 40 years in the wilderness. So if God can do that,
Well, don't forget he provided the one island sand several years ago to build their kingdom hall.
yeah, and if the Watchtower theology is that, oh, you better hurry up and come to Jehovah's organization before he murders the entire world at Armageddon, then why can't God miraculously make this mold problem go away so that all of these people flocking to Jehovah's organization has a kingdom hall to go to worship God? There's something seriously, seriously wrong with that theology. It falls flat on its face. And again, really, Watchtower? The whole world patted you on the back for building 2-day kingdom halls, and now we're hearing that those kingdom halls are now pieces of junk and were only meant to last 10 to 12 years. So you are selling your kingdom halls at a premium price without full disclosure to the unawares public. I hope somebody sues you because of this.
Yeah. Yep. Now, I didn't add this nail to the board because it's still an active congregation. I think it's called Wetaskiwin Congregation in Alberta. I'm going to put that up there right there so you can see the name. And this was from the Canada Charity Status page. And this one was revoked on April 13th, 2019. And when I clicked on the name of the congregation, it said it was revoked for failure to file. So
Description: charitable organization.
yeah, so that's in Alberta, Canada, and I didn't add the pin because, like I said, you know, it is still an active congregation, but they have had their charity status revoked because their status isn't up to date. Okay, now before we get into the actual board here, I just want to mention that somebody sent me a list. Somebody has compiled a list on Facebook, and I don't know who compiled this list, but I'm just going to read. It has a list of all congregations that I'm going to be mentioning here. As of April 12th, 2019, a total of 51 congregations in Australia have been dissolved since 2015. The number of publishers involved is 2,781. Now, we're not going to put, pins on the lid for these because most of these probably already are on there. So I just wanted to mention, just kind of like a running total, just because I know just like us doing one or two Kingdom Halls in Australia, every Nail and Coffin video, you don't realize that this is a total of 51 congregations since 2015. So, all right. So, to the pins in the coffin lid.
Okay.
Now, this is for congregations who are either dissolved
or kingdom halls
or
being
closed
sold,
down,
so it's actually both.
Or kingdom halls being sold. So it's both.
So, and I'm not going to point to every one, but if the camera can pick it up, it's all of these gold pins. And I think, what was it, 32, 33? What was the total number? Do you remember?
I don't know. I forgot to write it down.
It was 30 something.
You were supposed to be keeping track of this.
I forgot. I was too busy snoring for the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. Okay, dear Kim and Mikey, I left Watchtower in 2016. I regularly watch your videos. I know for a fact that the Torquay Devon congregation merged with Paign Payton Devon congregation recently in the UK. Now, I went to jw.org to check on this, and only the Paign Paign congregation is listed. So the Torquay congregation no longer exists, and when you type it into the jw.org to find a meeting, it directs you to this Payton, congregation.
No, the one bites the dust.
I know it. Okay, Quartz Hill congregation is dissolved in January in Burbank, California, and I couldn't find that one on jw.org either. But it's the Quartz Hill congregation in Burbank, California. Now, you got to call personally on this, and my Spanish is really rusty.
It's in North Hollywood.
Wainga In North Hollywood, it was the Spanish one dissolved. That's North Hollywood, California. It's Cahuenga? Wainga? Like I said, my Spanish is really rusty.
You guys' Spanish is better than mine. I can guarantee you that right now.
Yeah. Okay, a double kingdom hall that houses 7 congregations has been temporarily closed, and they're telling the Friends that it's because of mold. They already recently closed a congregation in Northampton, Pennsylvania, and I think this is a test to see if they can get away with the double hall that has 7 congregations to be closed. So we put a pin in for the one that closed in Northampton, Pennsylvania. Okay. Thank you so much to the person who sent me this. I loved seeing this. Do you guys see that red permanently closed Jehovah's Witnesses? Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Okay. 200 North Lincoln Street, Clinton, Indiana, is now the Clinton House of Worship. But I couldn't find how much it sold for. But at least we know it's permanently closed and that it did sell to the Clinton House of Worship.
Well, here again, as the Clinton House of Worship, I mean, if the Kingdom Halls are only built the last 10 or 12 years, it's going to be crumbling down pretty soon anyways. You see
Doesn't make sense.
the disconnect that Jehovah's Witnesses live in right now?
Yeah. Okay, thank you, dear brother and sister, very much for your YouTube videos. Thank you. Now this is Kathmandu, Nepal. The New Road Congregation, and I did check on this on jw.org, and the New Road Congregation merged into the TAKU, it's T-A-K-U, congregation. Now there's no more New Road Congregation. And like I said, I looked on jw.org, and the only one in that area is the TAKU congregation. So that's another congregation gone in Nepal. See, like I said, this is earth-wide.
Yeah.
It's all over the world.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 in that's probably New Wales, Sydney, have joined. Currajong and Glossodia, but they used the hall already, so the Watchtower can't get any money this time. So, one congregation, they're gone. Okay, this person, thank you very much for letting me know, in Sicilia, or would that be Sicily?
Cecilia?
Gela, G-E-L-A, Menfi, M-E-N-F-I, the Kingdom Hall in Gela, Sicilia, merged into another one, the Santa Margherita del Belize. Sorry, my Italian is even worse than my Spanish.
If that's even Italian. You guys are going to have to make the best out of these, because what it's pointing to the fact that Kingdom Halls around the world are closing and or merging, and those people are letting us know. Yep.
Yeah. It sounds like there was only one elder, and they imported elders, and then it merged with the Santa Margherita del Belize congregation. And then, of course, they had to sell that Kingdom Hall and send the cash to headquarters. So, thank you. I appreciate you guys, sending me this information and doing your best to get it to me in English. And if you want, send it in your language. I have Google Translate, and I can do my best to translate it. But I appreciate you guys letting me know this. Okay, Kingdom Halls. Now, we've mentioned some of these on their list that were in Pennsylvania. And she says, I sent you a list of 7 that are for sale north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we've mentioned some of these before. But we've got some new ones here, and I haven't been able to find the property listings for these yet. But I'll keep an eye out for them. Saxonburg Kingdom Hall in Pennsylvania. Ambridge, Bethel Park, The Bethel Park, I checked on jw.org, and they are going to the Bridge Park congregation now. So the Bethel Park, gone. The Beachview Kingdom Hall is not on jw.org, and they are being sent to South Hills congregation. So that tells me that congregation is gone. The Wildwood congregation, it looks like, if I can read my writing, they're being sent to Milton now. The Murraysville congregation is being sent to Trafford/Plumboro. And the person that sent me this says that all are up for sale. You know, and if you guys ever see Kingdom Halls with the for sale sign out front, send it to me. Okay, the Evans City Kingdom Hall was either previously sold or is now for sale. Congregation dissolved and sent elsewhere. And like I said, all these others in Pennsylvania were already done. Now, in our own backyard,
Yes.
someone sent us information and said that the Kingdom Hall in Carlsbad was sold. Now, I tried to find the property listing and I could not find it. But the address was 3301 Canal Street, Carlsbad, New Mexico, and it's no longer on jw.org. And I can't find the property listing. The only Kingdom Hall in this area of Carlsbad, New Mexico is the 400-1 Cascade Street in Carlsbad, New Mexico, and they only have one English and one Spanish. So I don't know how many congregations were in that other Kingdom Hall, but we're just going to count one Kingdom Hall gone. Okay. This is 122 Coppey Avenue, Waitsburg, Washington. And it is up for sale for $249,500. There was a lot of Kingdom Halls this time.
Yeah.
I was having way too much fun yesterday. Okay, just sold. Ellerbeck, Tamworth in the UK, Stony Delph, sold for £95,000.
Watchtower sitting there. We're in the money. We're in the money. We're in the money. Yeah, right. See, what you really should be saying, whew, whew, we're getting some cash flow back.
Yeah. Now, I couldn't find a property listing for this one that I had mentioned on Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. It's 1046 Eckestown Road, Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. But jw.org is not showing a congregation or Kingdom Hall for this address. Okay. We have a friend that's going to be happy to hear about this one. Hi, sweetie. Happy retirement. Okay, the congregations moved to my ex-Kingdom Hall are Southeast Spanish Congregation and Rio Grande Spanish Congregation. So that's two congregations that merged into this person's one. And the Kingdom Hall in Brownsville, Texas, just sold for $160,000. Now, what's interesting about this is because it was originally listed on April 18th, 2018 for $200,000. And then they reduced it on November 16th, 2018 and relisted it for $180,000. So they had to keep coming down on price. Oh, the address on this is 2804 Gazelle Avenue, Brownsville, Texas. And they just sold it for $160,000. So they got $40,000 less than what they were asking for.
Well, that's to help, offset some of that loss.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean that gain.
Yeah. Now I'm actually going to put the listing down below to this one. There's so many property listings that I can't list them all, but I'm going to put the listing down below for this one because this is 192 Marine Parade, Hastings, Victoria, Australia. It just sold, get this guys, $1,570,000. dollars or, euro, whatever money system they use in Australia. It just sold for $1.5 million.
No, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know what the Australian dollar is. All right.
Call it.
Yeah. 1431 Mercer Grove City Road, Findlay Township, Pennsylvania. Just sold for $169,500. 1020 West Ensley Avenue, Auburn, Indiana. Let's see. I don't know if this one. Okay, it says it's active. $160,000. Okay. Dear Kim, Mikey, just to inform you about a Kingdom Hall in San Antonio, Texas on Ashley Road was built in 1993. Oh, it's done for. It's just a piece of junk now.
It's a piece of crap now. Yep.
Sold in April 2017. Now a Vietnamese church.
Wow.
And I found the listing for it. It was 550 East Ashley Road.
If you think about it, this is really going to work out good for Watchtower because, since they know that everybody else in any other religion is going to die, after Armageddon, they can just walk right back into that building and just claim it.
Take it back, huh? After
right.
they made all this money, they can just go get their kingdom halls back.
Yep.
All right. This one just sold. This is 3626 Harrison Avenue, Centralia, Washington. Was built in 1994. Just sold for $355,000.
That one's probably termite infested.
Well, I hope this Cascade Tax Service that just bought it knows that they had to unload it.
There is a life expectancy according to what the elders are telling Jehovah's Witnesses inside the Kingdom Hall.
Yeah. Okay, Vicksburg, Michigan. Closing and the Kingdom Hall's being sold. The closest Kingdom Hall is Portage. Let's see. Yeah, the address on this is 15029 South 24th Street. And it just sold, there's no amount here. Sometimes when it's been a couple of months since they sold, they don't have the actual price of what it sold for. All right. This one just went up for sale. Milton Freewater, Oregon. 1113 Lamb Street. 155 days on the market, but they want $315,000 for this one.
Wow.
Nassau, Bahamas. Sold. Let's see. This was on 24 QUAKOO. Cuckoo Street. Good place for a Kingdom Hall. 325,000. I don't know if the Bahamas used dollars or what, but 325. They got the dollar sign. $325,000. Yeah, Bahamas. Okay. Hi, Kim and Mike. I just saw your video about the $34 million lawsuit. I'm reporting a Kingdom Hall closed in Oglethorpe, Georgia. Okay. Now, I went on jw.org, because I like to be precise. And the closest one they're sending everybody to is Amerigus, Georgia, 17 miles away. And that's the Kingdom Hall right there that just... It's up for sale for $110,000. It's 111 Walnut Street, Montezuma, Georgia.
Another one bit the dust.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 19 to 21 East Street, Warners Bay, New South Wales, Australia. $1.1 million. Sold on April 2019. Oh, aren't you glad Watchtower is getting some more money?
Yes.
So that's it for right
Okay.
now, and I want to thank everybody so much, for sending me this information. And, go ahead and send me, when you get this in. If you can have an address or pictures with the for sale sign, that would really help me out a lot. Because some of these I just can't verify,
Yeah.
with just a name of a town and the state. So I need a little bit more detail to get, the actual property listing. So I appreciate it.
Okay, on to one other thing. A few videos back, I done a video looking a little bit deeper into Psalms 83:18. And somebody in the community turned you and I over to an ex-Jehovah Witness elder. Oh, I'm afraid. Yeah, because Mike and Kim commit blasphemy. So that ex-Jehovah Witness elder called or emailed Kim and I.
Hi, Gigi.
Thank you, brother. This is what he says. Hi. Or hey. I've been enjoying life and have tuned out for a while. I'll get back in. However, I'm in no hurry. Anyways, a bird told me you guys kept getting attacked because of the J name issue. According to the birds, you blaspheme, OMJ. Oh my Jehovah. If only the XJ Dubs would use the energy on Watchtower. Don't let it get to you. I love you guys, and so do so many of our friends. Remember, this quote is from General Patton. If everyone is thinking alike, then no one is thinking. You have my permission to use it. Thank you, and I did. When I get a phone call, I just had to throw you an email. Let's see, when I got the phone call, I just had to throw you an email and tell you how much I appreciate you too. See you soon. I have to go to the liquor store. That's going to be a pun on.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. He cracks me up.
Thank you. And how true it is. If everybody thinks alike, then you've got a problem. You're still in the cult mentality. And nobody's thinking. And if nobody's thinking, then nobody's researching. And if nobody's researching, then nobody's going to learn nothing new. Good grief.
I know it.
Research and think. I've got some other things coming up later. I just got to sit down and get all my thoughts together and present that here soon.
Yeah. So thank you everybody so much for your comments under our videos. You guys crack us up sometimes. Some of you are very funny, and we appreciate all your emails. And like I said, if I tried to answer a lot of emails the past couple of days before I knew our website was down, and I didn't know, it was down. And so those that I answered, it just went into cyber twilight zone. And I appreciate all of you so much for giving me, links to servers for our new website. We're still looking around, and it's kind of difficult because whoever hosts us, Watchtower could possibly subpoena you. So, that's why we're just kind of careful to go with like a mainstream server.
Yeah. And
it was Bluehost, and even if I had $1 million, I refuse to pay $17.95 a month to these guys, because I actually called them back yesterday morning and talked to a very nice lady, and she filed a complaint about the guy I had talked to the previous day for me. And she thought that was weird too, that we didn't even get a notice that our website was expiring.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys just shut me down.
Yeah.
But anyway, our daughter called us the other morning, and she was stopped at a stoplight, and she had seen some women like dressed in pastel colors and hats and stuff, and she says, I thought it was an Easter car wash on the side of a gas station / mini mart. And she says, I thought they were just having this car wash, to get money for Easter or something. And she says, so when I stopped at the light, I looked over, and oh my God, it was a literature cart. They weren't where people were walking. They were way over on the side, lot in the dirt with their literature cart, nowhere near any people or traffic walking or anything. So she just thought that was freaking hilarious.
Well, that's what we've seen even here locally. A literature cart just within yards of the Kingdom Hall at an intersection with a stoplight, and there's 0 foot traffic. What's the point? What's the point? There is no point.
As long as cars are driving by and seeing them standing there with their literature cart, they can count time.
That's it. They can just count time. Exactly. I mean, if this is a life-saving work, Jehovah's Witnesses, then you need to be engaging the public so that you can save lives, because every life you save is one life that can, go back and fill it in a seat in a Kingdom Hall that you're selling. Oh my goodness.
I know.
This is too easy for us now. It really is. This is too easy.
So thank you, everybody, so much for everything. And
again, welcome to your freedom. Don't be afraid to do study and research, because Kim and I still get a lot of questions from you friends waking up. Well, what do I believe now? What do you guys believe? This is what I believe. I believe that you need to do your own study, you need to do your own research and come to your own conclusions, because the very second you have somebody telling you what to believe, then honestly, go back and sit inside the Kingdom Hall, because they will tell you what to believe.
yeah. In fact, somebody sent us a PDF of an old book from 1902, I think it was.
Yeah, this is the PDF. This is the title of it.
The Secret Doctrine in Israel.
Secret Doctrine in Israel. So that indicates that there were some in Israel that believed different than what the rank and file in Israel believed. But there's a picture we're going to get to here, because this is interesting. When I showed this to Kim, it's like, oh my goodness.
It's been a very interesting book, let me tell you.
Yeah. Okay, this is the picture on the inside. This is the sacred tree of the Sephiroth, Sephiroth. What I found intriguing about this is, if you look at the picture, there's something right here, and it's even got a name. It's got the Hebrew letters, like it's showering down power, giving authority.
Rays coming down from something?
This character right here, Jehovah. So this secret doctrine in Israel is indicating, even through this picture, that there's one above Jehovah. Now I found this very interesting also, because right here, this Jehovah is giving authority to this character right here. And it's interesting. It says, Abba. Wait a minute. When Jesus was dying, he said, Abba, Father. Was Jesus really addressing Jehovah? Or was he addressing this God right here? This is interesting, guys. This is very, very interesting, that this is the secret knowledge in Israel. Interesting.
Yeah, like I said, that's from 1902, and I know a lot has come out since then.
Yeah.
So thank you. We appreciate you guys sending us these old books and all this old, information.
So it just validates, when you come out of a cult, don't stop researching. That's no reason to stop researching. Keep researching, even if it might contradict what you believe to be truth, because you might find something that's like, oh my goodness, I never looked at it from that perspective.
Yeah. Now I'm going to put a picture up here. Someone sent me this, and they said the Bethel, Malaysia recently moved to a mall. The main branding is for the Insight Family Center. And then there's a smaller jw.org logo complete with backlighting. And they found these photos on Instagram. So I want to thank them very much, because that's the new Malaya branch, Bethel branch. Wow. Inside a mall.
Inside a mall. Well, they have to go where the people are, because too many people are on YouTube questioning and querying who and what Jehovah's Witnesses are.
Well, I just find it interesting they're in the Insight Family Center, right above, where their branch is, and right above where their logo is.
Yep.
It's like, wow, deceivers.
Okay, so I guess we should probably end it right here, huh?
Yeah, I have a deck to go stain.
Yes.
So, you all have a wonderful week, and we love you.
Bye.
Bye.